Right now at 6, we have two big stories we're following. First, a breaking news update out of Clay County. Sheriff Daryl Daniels has been arrested. This all comes after Daniels was given two options: resign or get arrested.
And we're tracking another round of strong storms across the First Coast. Tim Deegan is standing by with an update on your forecast.
But first, we begin with that bombshell out of Clay County tonight. First Coast News was the first station to report online and also through a push alert to your phone about Sheriff Daryl Daniels given an ultimatum: resign immediately or get arrested. Well, we can tell you he's been arrested. This all stems from an FDLE investigation that was prompted after Sheriff Daniels had his mistress arrested on allegations of stalking. On your side's Robert Bradfield is joining us live tonight from the Clay County Sheriff's Office with the latest details. And Robert, I know you just got a list of the charges that Daniels is now facing.
And they are three charges tonight, and by looking at them, they are all three felonies, specifically one count of tampering with physical evidence, also giving a false police report, and then knowingly give false information to a law enforcement officer about an alleged crime. Again, those charging documents, three of them listed for the sheriff, all felonies here tonight. Now, you did mention it as well, but this case really started in May of 2019 specifically, when the Florida Department of Law Enforcement opened an investigation at the request of State Attorney Melissa Nelson, and she claims then that Sheriff Daniels had his mistress arrested on allegations of stalking. Now, Sheriff Daniels had admitted to having an affair with this woman. She was working at the time as a corrections officer at the Duval County Jail when he was director of the jail. Well, that woman was stripped of her duties by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at the time. She resigned and no longer works for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. However, we can tell you also that last month, State Attorney Melissa Nelson also asked the governor to reassign this investigation to a different office because she said that one of her employees could be called as a witness, and then that could obviously be posing a conflict of interest. Also tonight of note, we can tell you specifically that the lawyer for Sheriff Daniels did release a statement to us saying, quote, "I find the timing of obtaining the warrant and pressing of charges suspicious in light of an election that's pending 5 days from now. It would appear that the timing of this is designed to influence the outcome of that election." And again, we can tell you that elections here, at least early voting, runs through Saturday. The primary here is Tuesday as well. But again, the big headline tonight, the Clay County Sheriff has been arrested on 3 felony charges. And again, looking over my shoulder to see if there's any movement here outside the Sheriff's Office. Right now, we do not see any specifically. But again, the Sheriff is being booked again on those 3 charges, an investigation that started in May of 2019. We're live tonight in Clay County. Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.
And to read any of our past stories on the investigation into Sheriff Daniels, you can go to our website right now, firstcoastnews.com.